Okay, now coming to the types of machine learning. It means the way the machine is going to learn. So that is the types of machine learning here. So mainly, generally, we are having three types of machine learning. One is supervised learning. Second one is the unsupervised learning. Third one is the reinforcement learning. Okay. Now coming to the what is the meaning of supervised learning. So here there will be a label data. Hmm. So what is the label data? If you take a table, there will be two types of columns. So one is independent variables. Second one is the dependent variable. Okay, the dependent variable is the class which we have to predict, which we have to classify. Okay, already we have seen in the previous videos in the K-NN regression, K-NN classification about x and y. Okay, so y is a class, y is a label. Okay, that is what y. Okay, x equal to what? That is independent variable. Depending upon the independent variable, we are going to find the y. Okay, so now you will take example here. I am having a some types of coins here. So this is 1 rupee, this is one more type of coin. In currency we are having. Okay, so we are having some currencies. So here, depending upon the weight, okay, depending upon the weight, nothing but it is a future. What is a future? The columns are futures or vectors, all are same. Okay, so depending upon the future we are going to classify. So what is the label? It is what type of currency it is. 3 grams, I mean, suppose weight equal to 3 grams, we say this is the name of the currency. If weight equal to 7 grams, this is the type of a currency. If weight equal to 4 grams, this is the type of a currency. Here what is deciding? Deciding is on the future. Okay, depending upon this independent variable, I am predicting the label. That is called supervised learning. Okay, here label is mandatory. Without label, we are without label. Mean label is mandatory means we have to classify. Okay, that is what. That is called supervised learning here. So for example, so this is a machine learning model we are having. So what is input we are giving? 3 grams. Then what I say? Oh, this is the 1 rupee coin. It means what? Depending upon the weight future. So this is independent variable. This is the dependent variable. Okay. So depending upon this, I'm going to classify this. That is called supervised learning. Second one. Okay. So this is labeled data. Labeled data. This is very important. Labeled data. Okay. Now coming to the unsupervised learning here. So here we don't have any labeled data in the unsupervised learning here. Simply depending upon some features, we're going to make some clusters here. See by observation. So for example, this is one cluster. This is one more cluster. So here we don't have any label data. So we have some data we are giving to the machine learning model. What we are getting? We are getting some groups, some clusters. That is called unsupervised learning. Okay. So for example, if you take a class, we're having two groups. One is a boys and girls. That is groups. Here in the class, we don't have any classes. We don't have any classification. So collection of collection of groups. Okay. So we don't have any labels here. That is called unsupervised learning here. That is what important. So we don't have any labeled, no labeled data. No labeled data. So for example, if I take here, so runs on the y-axis, okay, wickets on the x-axis. We're having two groups. One is batsmen and then bowlers. This is one group. This is one more group. We don't have any classification here. That is called unsupervised learning here. Okay, okay. Now coming to the reinforcement learning. So what is the reinforcement learning? For example, you know the chess. I don't know the chess game. Okay, first time if I play the chess with you, what I will do? I will lose the game. Why? Because you know about the chess very well. Okay, first time by seeing the how you are moving the coins, I'm going to learn. Okay, second time I will play with you, then second time also I will lose the game, but what I'm gaining? So each time I am gaining some information how you are moving the coins on the chessboard. So I'm getting some knowledge by observation. Okay, by practice. by observing how you are moving all those things. That time also I will play the game with you, but I will lose the game. Okay, but that time I'm going to improve. Hmm? But fourth time, if I play the game with you, definitely I will win the game. Why? Because in the first time, second time, third time, so I learned so how you are going to moving the coins in the chess. That is called reinforcement learning by experience, by environmental experience. Okay, by seeing. Okay, so by seeing some actions, all those things I'm going to learn. That is called reinforcement learning. Okay, first time it is telling the dog is a cat. Second time was again I will feedback. It means what? Oh, this is not a cat. Again, what you do? Again, you learn something. So, okay, some features. Okay, then what I say? Okay, this is cat. Finally, I will say element. Okay, so now see here, if I say by repeat, see what is this meaning here? Repeatedly I am learning. I am learning. That is about reinforcement learning here. So dog is a dog, cat is a cat. That is called reinforcement learning. Okay. So now see here. So machine learning model will be two things. Okay. See here. So this is belongs to reinforcement learning. It is giving feedback, giving feedback. Finally, what I'm going to learn, that is called reinforcement learning. Okay, so these are the we are having three types of machine learning. One is what? One is the supervised learning. Second one is the unsupervised learning. Third one is the reinforcement learning. Okay, so by seeing the simple PDF, you are able to write the theory on your own. Okay.